Republican, feminist. When you think of these two things, you probably think they're mutually exclusive, that they don't have anything to do with one another. When you think Republican, you probably think of an old man fighting for closed-minded ideals or out-of-date ideas. When you think of a feminist, you probably think of a woman marching through DC, growling at men and refusing to shave her legs. Well, I'm neither of those things, but I do identify as both a Republican and a feminist. And I want to tell you why, starting with my Republicanism, my feminism, and the way I meld the two together. The basic definition of feminism is that men and women should have the same equal rights and opportunities. That's it. They should be treated with the same level of respect at all times. The sad thing is that even though women in America have the same legal rights as men, women in other countries are still fighting for the same basic human rights, such as education. The word feminism often has a bad connotation, and people don't often want to identify as a feminist because they think of, like I said earlier, women who hate men. But that's simply not the case, and I encourage other people who are pro-women but maybe don't want to identify as that to not be afraid of the word and to just embrace that ideology. So yes, I believe in feminism, but I'm pro-women, but I also believe in men, and I'm pro-man, because in the true spirit of feminism, I think that it's not trying to be better than one another or trying to, outdo each other, but it's really embracing each other's differences and trying to become better because of it. But I'm also a Republican. I believe in low taxes. I believe in the Second Amendment. I am pro-business, and I believe in I am economically conservative. But how does this play into my feminism? Well, I'll be very honest with you in saying that I am pro-life. I don't believe in abortion or the federal funding of Planned Parenthood. It might surprise you to know that I did not even think about voting for Hillary Clinton, even though I am a woman. That tends to surprise people. But I think you can be both, but you have to know where to draw the line, and you really have to know what you believe. For example, I believe that women should have comprehensive health care. I think they deserve that, but I do believe that we can do this through clinics without having abortions performed at those same clinics, such as the Women's Health Program in Texas. I also believe that there's an organization called Feminists for Life. They pose an interesting argument saying that women who, organizations like Planned Parenthood or even abortions, they're not tools for women's empowerment. They actually keep women under the thumb of the government, saying that women have to, if they have an unwanted pregnancy or if they are a single mother, they have to choose between their career and motherhood, or whether or not they can afford to even have a child. But they're just saying that America doesn't have a safety net installed for women who may have these unexpected circumstances or who may not be able to afford a child. That safety net is not in place, and so instead of advocating abortion or the funding of Planned Parenthood, they are advocating for different statutes and more of a safety net to be in place to support women and give them that buffer just in case life throws them a curveball. No woman should have to choose between motherhood and her livelihood or her dreams. That's what I believe as a feminist. So even though these two ideologies seem very different, maybe even mutually exclusive, I believe you can be both. These two stances cause me to have to think outside the box on certain issues and maybe even take unpopular stances or opinions. But I believe that as long as you know what you believe and you are firm on that you can be both and you can do so effectively. So yes, I am a Republican, I am a feminist, but I'm also ready to make a difference and stand strong against these causes. So thank you.